What is up, everybody? It's Bodacious_11, Bo the Potato, or if you happen to be checking me out on Reddit and finding me there, Sideways_X1. I am here to pop in with one more iteration of our Sifu story. This is Yang, the leader, and the Sanctuary. So we're going to go ahead and fire the level up, tweak some audio settings here, so you'll have to let me know if that's any better than the prior videos. And I may even just keep this as the backdrop for starting a level. Let's see, if I turn just a little bit, how easily can you guys see the text here? Oh, there we go. This portal should do a decent job. Yeah, no, what? No. Maybe this door. Yeah, this door should be a good place to put up our message, and we know it won't go anywhere. Oh, that blinking might get annoying though. Let me come through and I'll whoop this guy real quick. But yeah, this video, again, so big spoiler alert for anybody who has not finished the game already. There will be some... There we go. Just let him drop right quick. Okay. Here we go. This wall should work quite well. Nice and dark. Okay, there we go. Alright, so, lost info. So this is most of the stuff about Yang. Let's see where we get started. So actually I'm going to go back as we've done before and start with the Sifu table that I've kind of put together. So Yang, bottom line on the chart here that we're looking at, his element is earth. He seems to have, in my interpretation, more control over life. Snake, to a degree, makes sense. I guess maybe that's just more like Western cultures or Christianities that talk about the snake being potentially evil, or maybe giving a message of deceit. Some people talk or might think that the gifts, the talismans, have some sort of curse or some sort of test, that their temptation, if you will, that they are putting on the person that carries that talisman. So I wonder if the snake and temptation is a part of that. The value of the snake is sincerity, maybe with the closeness to the ground. I'm not too sure there. His ability, as we saw with like the bird in the end scene, where he like crushes it and kind of lets it go, is he seems to have the ability to take or well, anybody can take life, I guess, so I should remove that, just return life. And I'm wondering if he can't return that life at the cost of another life. So we'll talk about that a little bit later, if he has to kind of make some sort of exchange of life force. Back when it was the Guardians, my understanding is that your father, the Sifu dad, is the one who was leading the Guardians, and that Yang has taken his position leading the Alchemists, or the New Dawn group. Again, we kind of see in the cutscenes, which I will focus on in my like kind of final what's it all mean story video. But Yang was denied use of the talisman, or like maybe Sifu dad not using his ability to save Yang's loved ones, and so Yang kind of created this cult of his followers, loyal to the Alchemists and the New Dawn, who will use these powers, so to speak, to try to influence the events of the world, who lives, who dies, and whatnot. So take down my Sifu table. I'll flash this one real quick again. 4 prior leaders across the board that were 4 prior guardians who were killed. We know Sifu Dad was one. We know or Sean's dad was another one. We don't know who these people are, and that's still what I'm trying to figure out. I don't think it's Kuroki's dad. Jin Feng was one of them, the one we assume is not dead, but again, that still leaves 2 gaps for the wood, earth, and who was water, fire. So many questions. We'll take this guy down, and boss info for Yang. So here we are at the Sanctuary. It's a place for broken bodies and broken spirits. Visitors, that's one of the signs at the inside, and I can actually probably just run straight through here. There's this guy at the side who I have like a very interesting dialogue with, and actually let me just stop this right here and bring that section up. I'll go get to him because it's super quick. Okay, so here I am, and this is the guy that we're talking about. Just come over and here.
Are you here for the cure? They say this place works miracles.
They do.
Everyone who comes here leaves this place free of what they walk through those doors with. Even the ones with time no longer on their side. People just like you and me.
I find that hard to believe.
Well, I did hear of people vanishing from here. Maybe belief is what they lacked.
I hope you find what you're looking for.
Thank you.
So the quote on the wall, and like this is true with the museum too, it's so much darker when a light goes out than it would have been if it had never shone. So my first thought when seeing that is like it probably refers to Sifu dad, and that like it made it much darker because he had, you know, aligned and organized the guardians, and then that power getting out, of course, is what caused the danger, the damage, the issues, whatever. A man who moves a mountain begins by carrying. The man who moves a mountain begins by carrying small stones. Yes, it's also true. Alright, I'm gonna pop up this wall. What the heck? I might as well just walk into Yang's sanctuary up here since I already cleared it while we're gonna do this. Alright, so here we are looking at the big door. Let's pull up the boss info on Yang. Hopefully this isn't too hard to read. So Yang, it's a place for broken bodies and broken spirits. Visitor says here for the cure, so we just watched that interaction. I think it's really interesting that he says that everyone who comes here leaves this place free of what they walk through that door with. In some ways, I wonder if that's not sometimes their life. So looking at this, say people have been vanishing, but the vanishing may have happened because they lacked belief. What else do we got? Yang, again, kind of teaches you parry mastery, teaches you balance. You have to do a lot of things very well to fight Yang effectively. Back onto the story, we know Yang was a pupil of former Sifu dad. 8 years has passed. Time has passed since he was trained. So this says like he was partially helping train us. We were family, at least that's what he believed. And then our father revealed his true self. He never cared about us. He cast me out. He abandoned us. And I realize I've got all this in here. You know, would you cross every line, break every challenge? You know, even challenge death itself. You want revenge. I think it's interesting. It says you're still the same child I knew, helpless, like the night I killed your father. You're only here because of the pendant. Will you be afraid if I take it? So again, like he has this power, but knows you have the pendant. So the pendant's power is not tied, or the talisman's not tied to the power, which I think is fascinating. Yang's lowest point that he talks to must have been something that he thought our Sifu dad was obligated to resolve. And maybe he wouldn't have even done it if it was his own son, like this character. Like, we were naturally going to die, maybe he just would have let it go. But anyways, I'll take that back down, and we'll just go in. Let's listen to this in real time with the boss himself. The man, Yang. As you can see here in this game save, I have spared each of the individual bosses. You probably know this if you've played through, but after you've spared a boss once, that essentially spares it forever and gives you the mark, so you really only have to save all of them one time throughout the gameplay, however long that takes. Then you can rush back through, and if you save Yang, you'll get the Wu Day ending. But here we go. Let's listen to what Yang has to say. I've only fought Yang a couple of times, so I'm probably going to be trash at this. And I bet you I won't even make it through.
Time has passed since the days I trained you. We were family. At least, that's what I believed. But then, during my darkest days, your father revealed his true self. He never cared about us. He cast me out. He abandoned us. Tell me, what would you do to save the people you love from the inevitable? Wouldn't you cross every line? Break every rule? Wouldn't you challenge death itself? You want revenge, little brother? Show me.
Alright, I'm gonna check one thing before I go into this. I'm probably just gonna honestly cut through it so that you guys don't have to watch me get my butt kicked. But I saw, excuse me, that the Rising Claw was the best attack against Yang and is not defendable once you dodge one of his sidestep attacks. I'm gonna try that for a triangle and see if I can pull this off.
Come on. Try harder, you fool.
Ooh, you quick with that flowing claw. Try to get chasing trip kick one more time. Oh, I keep forgetting I don't have all the text on this one. I need to play through the game properly.
After 8 years of training. Come on.
That rising claw I did not expect. Thought I'd have him.
I can see your body giving up on you.
Ooh, that grab. Not know how to get out of the way of that thing. I'm trying to just slow down and think about what he's got coming for
Try
me.
again. Try harder. I bet Sifu didn't teach you this one.
Right, he didn't. Oh. Oh, that's that. I'm not dodging that right. It's not bad. I think I can go down for all of them with that
never
low
worked
kick.
hard enough when you were young.
About enough. Well, into my 50s.
I've saved so many lives since taking your father's. You answered that. You were blinded. This. Your reliance on your gift will be your downfall. That is the beginning of your end. Don't try that again.
Damn. So many lives to one hit. 64 years old. Maybe I'll get through.
Try again. Try harder.
Yeah. Not great, but I did it. You saw it in there.
Stay with me. Sifu's lineage ends here. With your death.
No. It does not.
You know, victory isn't possible.
Not quite.
This is
Buddha. Excuse me, guys. Didn't mean to share that with you. if the mic picked it up. Oh yeah, down to just 5. Ooh, that was my last shot. I'm an old man. Oh, look at this. Oh, can you go back further? What's in the back of the cave? Oh no, this is just it. Yeah. Beautiful. Come on up here, we have achieved today. Oh, so beautiful. The sun. Oh yeah. That's the way it was meant to go. Dragon and everything. So that's it, guys. The end, Uday ending. I feel like I'm just gonna cut it there. I'll probably include a little bit of my boss fight here because that was fun, and you actually got to see a little bit of my level of skill, even though it is not great at all, and a couple more interesting things in the level. And yeah, there we go. So the next one will be all about the extra story elements. I'll cut it down. This is Bodacious 11, Bo the Potato. Thanks so much for watching. Take it easy, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. Hopefully even dropping. Actually, you know what? I'll do it right after this. I'm gonna try to get one more out today. I'm just jamming today, so.